This essay is about the Balfour Declaration. Lord Balfour was the Foreign Secretary for the British government around the time of World War I. And some Zionists came to Balfour and asked him for their support on creating an Israel, a state of Israel. Now, Israel hadn't been in what we call the Holy Lands for nearly 2 millennia. But now, after nearly 20 centuries, they wanted to go back to their homeland. And so Lord Balfour said that he wrote what was called the Balfour Declaration, which was, yes, we will, as a government, support you in your endeavor to create a new Israel, comma, but make sure you treat the locals correctly. Now, there are a couple of things wrong with the Balfour Declaration. First is that a British government is telling a non-national entity, the Zionists, which is simply a group of people who wanted to go back to Israel, that they would support them in changing the government in what is called Palestine. And for various reasons, from the late teens to the end of World War II, nothing was really done with the Balfour Declaration. And so the Zionists got tired of waiting for the British, so they simply went in, essentially invaded Palestine and started to take over. And what is left of Palestine is a very, very small amount of land which had been theirs for over 2 millennia. And so not only did the British have this hubris of saying, we'll let you do whatever you want and we're in charge of the world. That was one. The second is that the Zionists came in and mistreated the Palestinians. And, the Balfour Declaration was responsible for a huge amount of the trouble that we have in the Middle East. Partly because the British, and partly because the Zionists. And there's nothing we can really do in America about the Balfour Declaration. We can't really change the world the way the British wanted to. But at least we can learn how to conduct ourselves as a government. So I appreciate your time watching and listening to this video and reading this essay. But it is critically important to see the causal effect of what we do, or what the British did, or what the Zionists did, and what happens when you do this, that implies this, and then that results in that. It is clear, and it's critically important that we understand that what we do has a ramification. People respond either negatively or positively to the way we respond to their wishes. So I appreciate your listening to my rant on the almost 100th anniversary of the Balfour Declaration, which will come tomorrow. So take care, and thanks for your time.